roughed up a little bit.
How come Robbie Rodden is not skating in this second bout? He usually does. I don't know.
That's the only reason why I'm hoping to see a ref get roughed up. Usually he's skating and I get to see him get roughed up in there.
Yeah, he's wearing the stripes. So it's going to take us a little bit to figure out who everybody is. This is Slaughtermelon. I can usually go by her helmet, but she's wearing a scar, so I can't tell. Anyway, Slaughtermelon, number 5, jamming for the black team. And that is number 32, Rabbit, jamming for the white team.
Marine assault, first in the penalty box.
Forearm! Learning the hard way. It sounds like a forearm to me, Bucky. What do you think? Was Robbie telling the truth on that as he flung it out?
You gotta be leery about what he says, but either way, she has to say.
Yeah, 30 seconds of shame. Yeah, we know how that goes. Did I hear a false start?
Yes! False start was called, but it looks like they did yield.
And that would be the button shot flying West the Destroyer, the jammer for the black team. Wait a minute, this is a co-ed bout with only one head? I think so. No comment, too tall. At least he's the only one with facial hair that I see. That I'll tell you that. And sexy man shorts. West the Destroyer cutting off the jam right there. Our early lead with the white team, 8-4. Just under 18 minutes left. Thanks for sticking around. Don't forget, we still got those $1 beers as long as the beer holds out till the end of the night. $1 beers, that is an absolute deal. I don't even drink beer, and I know that's a deal. Number 909, Bruiser von Hammerstein, jamming for the black team. And it looks like it's going to turn into a power jam, the Temple of Doom. Is doomed to spend 30 seconds in the penalty box. That means power jam for the Bruiser. But the last time I looked, she was a hellbait, I think. She might still be. Now with all these great tunes Bruce has been playing, I can do my weekday gig here, which is the morning DJ up in Weirton, West Virginia. It was a song of the year, 1979, Good Back. You never know how on one of these bouts how the talent is distributed on both teams. We'd love to see. We've seen a lot of these co-ed bouts be really close. We've also seen some of them come to a premature end because of injury, but we don't hope that on anybody. We hope for clean skating tonight. 16-12, black team with a 4-point lead after this. West the Destroyer jamming for the black team. Once again, Temple of Doom jamming for the white team. Yeah, it is a tight one. I'm not going to do the drink on a change of lead because, you know, with $1 beers, that could get ugly. But we do have a black team 2-point lead, 21-19, just under 15 minutes left. First half action. Watermelon doing the jamming for the black team of this jam. Officer Nichols just recently traded to the white team and she's jamming for him.
We now have all the blockers back on the track, just as the jam is called. White team is quick to the line. Jam timer signals for 5 seconds. And we're off. Both teams do a really good job of blocking the other team's jammers. Packs start to spread out. No pack is called. Jammers are released. White jammer gets the lead.
That would be Rapid or Rabbits.
Rabbit pushing hard to make it through. She gets past him outside the engagement zone, picks up 5 full points. Coming around to see if she can do it again.
Natural grand slam for the Rabbit.
Pile up in turn 4. Same team though.
Black team pile up.
32 comes around again, picks up 5 more points. White team calls it just as the black jammer made it out of the pack. Good strategy.
Carrie in the library was doing the jamming for the black team.
Full house out on the track. Signals the 5. Drops the whistle. Both jammers trying to make it through. And West the Destroyer, first one out, coming around. Eager to get to a scoring pass. Skating low, getting there as quick as he can. He's entered the pack. Made it around his team. And made it around the other team. Showing 4 points on that pass.
One set right there.
5 points on that. Brothers team slowing down that pack, making it even easier for him to come around and score as many points as he like. And with the white jammer coming out, Wes decides to call it. Team lines up with their pivot facing the action, giving direction to the rest of their teammates as to which way to go, holding back that white jammer. White jammer's able to make it to the front of the pack. Pack starting to spread out.
And that is going to result in a cut track penalty for Temple of Doom. Effective lack of blocker action right there, forcing the track cut.
Tenderizer coming around on their scoring pass. They get to the front, having to double back, and get behind some players. Knocked out of bounds. Still trying to push past those white blockers. Black team slowing down, trying to control the pace of the pack. Bunching it back out, and the white jammers back out. Temple of Doom trying to take advantage of the opportunity.
Uh-oh, the one thing you do not want to hear as a skater, insubordination. In other words, you did not pay attention to what the referee let you know you have done.
So she will be sitting for the full minute.
And it could be you just didn't hear the ref, or you didn't see them make the notion. But you have to suffer because of it. Anyway, it turns into a 1-minute power jam for the Tenderizer, the black team.
Tenderizer coming around, trying to find a hole on the inside. It's stopped. Switches over to the outside. Quickly blocked out of bounds. Has to double back and get behind. But she calls it instead.
This one will start off as a power jam. Temple of Doom still in the penalty box, serving what's left of that 1-minute penalty.
Jam timer comes to this to start the action.
Remember when all penalties were 1 minute long? Man, that took forever to serve those penalties. I'm so glad they shifted to 30 seconds.
Oh, absolutely. 1-minute penalty on the jammer. So much.
A sport which can change to fit the times. Big hit from Bruiser Van Hammerstein against Temple of Doom. She just naturally went over and said that must have been a penalty on me for some reason. No, it was not.
I would want to sit down after a hit like that too.
And after all that, Temple of Doom, she says, wait a minute, it's not another penalty on me? Oh, she's going to get one way or the other. Yes, a cut track penalty.
Cut track, but you've got to exit on the outside.
She says, okay, I totally misunderstood, but thank you so much, Straight Taco, for giving me another opportunity here.
Pack speed staying slow, up their jammers to get through. Forearm call on Veruca Salt. She moves to the outside to quickly run and serve her penalty. Get back out and help our team. Temple of Doom still got that lead jammer status. Coming around to open to take advantage of the opportunity. Score some points before calling it off. begin.
Black team currently holding a, looks like 21-point lead. 61-40 over the white team, 4 minutes, 65-40. White team 4 minutes, 40 seconds left. First half action.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Blackie says it's his first one. Come on, give him a break. That is Slaughtermelon, number 5, getting for the black team.
No pack is called. Gives the Jammers an opportunity to exit out of the pack and turn around for their scoring passes.
They're fast as lightning on the track because they're doing kung fu skating. Penalty box is doing it too. I hope that guy made $1 million off of that song because he didn't have another hit, that's for sure. It is Rabbits, number 32, jamming for the white team. And for the black team, Bruiser von Hammerstein. Meanwhile, I'm just going to stop on the tenderizer. The hair goes for a 30-second trip to the penalty box, and it's going to be a power jam for the white team as Bruiser von Hammerstein joins the hair in the penalty box.
And with the lead jammer going to the box, that means this one's going to run the full 2 minutes. It's a great opportunity for White to try and move back up within striking distance of the lead.
And just when we thought everybody was going to be out of the penalty box, not the way it worked. Swifty Mac now in for Team Black.
Reports to the box. Just as Swifty Mac is coming out.
Black team penalty, don't see go style. Bruiser von Hammerstein beat Wall beat Bruiser. That jam runs out. Team Black 82, Team White 60. Minute 8 seconds left, so time enough to get in one final jam here. First half action. Team Black says, wait a minute, I'm in the penalty box, don't you dare put out the 5. Swifty Mac doing the jamming for Team Black and Officer Dimples for Team White.
White team doing a great job of holding the black jammer back, giving their jammer, Officer Dimples, some prime opportunity, trying to get through a scoring pass. She makes it through the pack, out of the engagement zone, gets 5 points on that one. Grand slam.
2-minute jam. Dimple says, I know I'm scoring points, but man, I'm tired.
And it looks like Huber's money got the best of her. Like 911. Like gamer go off for a penalty.
Just when Dimples was having a great jam right there, she heads into the penalty box to cool her heels and finish out this first half with a power jam for Team Black.
Black team slowing down.
And that is going to bring us to the end of the first half. Also great concessions, man. Those good looking nachos and the
Smoking timer puts up 5 seconds.
that must be, we're ready to go, Bucky.
And there's the whistle to start the half.
95-70, it will be a 20-minute half, which I'm sure all the skaters that skated the first bout are going to appreciate that. So that means less than 20 minutes to get those $1 beers if there's any left. As they said, we get to the end of the night, $1 beers are done. So unless they run out first. So you can help them run out.
PBR is not my favorite, but at $1 it is.
And on a hot day, anything with alcoholic content is okay.
Both jammers out.
Officer of the polls.
Black jammer pulls the smart move, calls it off.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at the first bout going, why don't I see her name? No, Carrion the librarian. Obviously she's a fan of the Music Man horror movie reboot. Carry on the librarian. I love trying to figure out the inspirations to some of these names sometimes.
West the Destroyer, jammer for the black team, quickly making his way through the pack, coming around where it's scoring pass. Rapid's been a good work for it though, as she comes around.
Although I do understand she did have her shots, so don't worry. It's just a name.
West picks up 4 big points and comes around to see if he can pick up more. Rabbit goes really hard, but quickly back up. Comes around the backside and starts it on the pack again.
And Ginger Guerrero says, hey, if you can be on the ground, I can too.
West having just Grand Slam comes around to see if he can pick up a few more before even thinking about calling this off. But Rabbit is out, picking up 4 of her own.
Wes and his mutton chops cut that off. Between Wes and the facial hair and Tenderizer and the multicolored hair, this is some sort of bout, I'm telling you. Well, that's true. I do see multiple colored hair over there, and I like the blue. I do like the blue. That's cool. My blue is my favorite color, so I like that. All right. Well, then that makes sense.
Right there!
Baron von Hammerstein. I think as a rule you have to say Stein, like there's an H in there.
Tibble's good, black team. Taking some hard hits, so much so that it looks like her numbers are starting to come off.
Oh, that's not good. Yes, you're right. Temple of Doom, 30 rule.
We might have to start referring to her as Temple of Doom number 3.
That could be. It's like it's 33 depending on how the wind is blowing. If they would flip over just the right order, including number 8, that would be amazing.
Rainbow Bart slides in to form that triangle formation, hoping to block the white jammer. Temple of Doom seems to be able to get by it. Pack starting to spread out. Now to play in the front, forcing the blockers to let the jammers go. Pack is all.
Team Black has turned this into a huge scoring jam. Bruiser Von Hammerstein eventually calls that off, but man, she made big points. 30-point jam. That was big points on the floor. Black, based on the 30-point jam, now out to a big lead, 125-82.
Have I just missed it, or has it been a while since someone's been in that penalty box?
Well, other than the 3 of them over there behind the penalty box,
They're used to being there.
Officer Dimples, the jammer up against West the Destroyer.
Wes is going to make Officer Dimples work for it.
In fact, West is going to try to steal a few.
And Wes picks up 4 big points of his own. How to play call in the front, forcing him to let the jammer know. Wes comes through and picks up 4 more big points. But also, it's not to be outdone, grabs 4 points of her own.
So 8 points so far for both jammers on this jam. Unusual to see that, but that is the way it is going.
White bench signaling to call it, and they do.
Organized crime urging Officer Dimples to call that off. She took the good instruction and did exactly that.
Official timeout has been called.
With just over 13 minutes left. So Co-Trump Projects, American Clean Air, some of the sponsors right there. Brandy Balboa jamming for the black team, and yes, the lead jammer.
No pack is called, allowing the white jammer to make it through. Rabbit gets an opportunity to catch up with the black jammer. Black team try to block in the front of the pack. Rabbit quickly made it through.
And we're going to see power jam developing. Rabbits. The white team taking the opportunity on this power jam. They can use a few points. They can pick them up right here.
Just as the black jammer is leaving, looks like Officer Dimples is reporting in for the black team. If she can ever find her chair.
Officer Dimples reporting for duty.
But at least you won't be alone. This roof assault will be right there.
And a pile up in turn 2. Just crazy at the bottom of that for the black team.
Taking comes to its natural conclusion.
Robbie wound up using himself again.
Whistle blows for this next jam. Halfway through this second half, and it's still anyone's game.
Salem Slammer jamming for the white team.
Officer Dimples back in the pack. Broom assault right in behind her.
Slaughtermelon jamming for the black team. In fact, she is the lead jammer. Seems like every time I look for the melon and helmet though, she's the jammer panty on, so I can't see it.
Salem Slammer doing everything she can to try to get through that pack. As Slaughtermelon makes her way around and starts in on another scoring pass. White team drawing the jammer back.
Whoopsie-doo, officer.
Officer Dimples thought she had a nice block in store.
She's going to be charging you guys with a 5150 right there if you're not careful.
Oh, a little jammer on jammer action maybe?
She thought about it.
Slaughtermelon calls it.
Yeah, she went off the rails on the crazy train right there, I think. Bucky, we got our own fan club. They're called Bugs. Gnats and flies.
We're down here throwing out the flies up here.
We'd like to thank the flies today for giving us leads.
Flies have wings, unless you pull one of them off. Bruiser von Hammerstein. Temple Deer, yeah, they finally just wrote the numbers on. That was the best thing to do. She's jamming for the white team.
Ginger Derailleur currently serving a penalty for the low block.
Oh, Ginger.
Bruiser coming around for a scoring pass. While Temple of Doom works the box.
Uh-oh, it's going to turn into a power jam. I think it was Bruiser the last time turned one of those into like a 30-point jam. So Team White has to be careful.
White team forming a spectacular wall in turn 4, coming into turn 1, trying to hold that jammer back. Outplay call in front, thus the black jammer gets to go on. A little bit of a pile up in between turn 3 and turn 4, but everybody's back up with quickness. White jammer Temple of Doom making her way around the track. Finishes a scoring pass. No pack is called. Pack has reformed. Both jammers coming around. Temple of Doom pushing as hard as she can. Martin makes it through. Will she get out of the dangerous zone? Oh no, Jammer. Whistle is blown.
That was really hot. That was very hot.
Outstanding, Jammer. Does when the black marker is called out of play in the back. Black Jammer backing in on the action, trying to make through her initial pass. While Rabbit comes through, barreling through, trying to make it through, scores some big points of her own. Jammer side by side.
Back here!
Was caught in the middle of all this confusion. Everybody rallies on where it was. Packaged back together. Rabbit calls it off before Slaughterman gets a chance to make it through. Currently the score is 188 for Black. White 118. Jammer refs take over the score, making sure the score is right. Before we start this next jam timer blows the whistle and we're off. Hard in coming into turn one.
Back here!
Rabbit is ready to chase West down.
3 minutes and 16 seconds left. Team Black 192, Team White 125 as we come down towards the end of this evening. No truth to the rumor that Derby flavored kisses are being given away at the concession stand. No truth to that at all. Becky. Carrying the librarian, James 14 Black. And the officer nipples, that would be James for Team White. We come down to the last couple of jams left in this one.
Carrying the librarians running around the successful scoring pass. Not giving an inch. But Officer Dimples is following her heels.
And carrying the librarian looks like she is headed toward the penalty box. So that means a power jam for the white team.
seconds left in this game. Let's see if Oxygen is going to try and pick up a couple more points before it runs its natural conclusion. Referee says no.
Nope, that's it. And less than a minute to go, so time enough probably for one more jam, I'm thinking. We're obviously thinking the same thing.
It's almost 4:30.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere all the time.
It's
Shoots
almost
off.
5 o'clock on now.
So now I think that ties into those $1 beers.
Yes, sir.
Rabbit is determined to make a strong showing on what's possibly going to be this last game of the scrimmage. She blows past the pack, picks up 5 big points, coming around with a quickness to see if she can do it again. Appearing the librarian is back in, he's chasing her down. Organized crime with a successful block on carrying the librarian. Slowly moves down the corner a bit, Rabbit, working her way through blockers, straight in front, out of play call. They have to let Rabbit go. She picks up 4 more big points. Carrying the librarian still trying to make her way through the pack as Rabbit comes through, finds an opening on the inside and blows past everyone. Grand slam.
She's going to make this final score much more respectable for the white team. They pile up in turn 2.
With the star pass, Tenderizer takes over as jammer for the black team. She's going to come through and get some points of her own. 4 points for the Tenderizer as Rabbit comes into the pack for another scoring pass. 10 seconds left in this game and she calls it.
That is going to be it, unofficial 2:04.
10 seconds left in this game and she calls it.
That is going to be it, unofficial